done two outstanding things here in this district. In the district, but not for the district, not for the teachers, nor for the students. One, you helped your son become from special ed teacher to almost superintendent. That was one. Second, you guided, helped, and managed to put Mr. Paul as the superintendent of this district. And look what he did to the district. He almost sent it to bankruptcy. I may be wrong, but I suspect that he's still running the show. He's standing behind the wall, like an octopus. He's holding you guys, grabbing you guys, and manipulating you guys with his tentacles like little puppets. And now, Mrs. Romero, you turn to us, teachers, and say, guess what? We're out of money. But that's okay. We only need 8% of your salary.
For 3 years.
So, with our 8%, you want to make up for the wrongful doings of Mr. Paul? Now, teachers, let me ask you a question. Are you willing to give up 8% of your salary to make up for the mistakes of this corrupted? You know what? I already know the districts. I know how they are. I've been working with them for 25 years. And guess what? You're asking for 8, then we settle for 4. Are you willing to settle for 4%? No! We won't give you not even 3%, not 2%. You know what? I'd rather give 10% to the state than giving you 1%. Why do we have to pay for your mistakes? Why do the children of this community, why do my kids have to pay for your mistakes? Why? You know what? It's not that I want to, but it's not fair what you guys are doing to us. It's not fair whatsoever. Don't you feel guilty, Mr. Romero? Don't you feel guilty of the Frankenstein you created? And it is because of him that the district is where it is. Don't be hiding things to us. Now, Mr. Wells, you sent us a letter saying, your letter, quote, we find ourselves in a difficult spot right now. Well, you know what? It's not we. It's not we who are corrupted. It's not we who make the mistakes. It's not we who let Mr. Paul get away with everything. It's you guys. And you guys have to pay for it. If you try to impose your little game on us, we will go on strike. Just like Emiliano Zapata said, it's better to die on your feet than to live on your knees. Es mejor morir de pie que vivir de rodillas.
My name is Kathy Applegate Norton, and I teach at Sunset School. No, I don't teach at Sunset. I teach we're at Sunset. I teach at Sunset. This is my 30th year, and I want to tell you that in all the 30 years that I've taught, most of you on the school board have not been here. But the problem that we have this year is not just this year. This is a systemic cancer that is throughout the neighborhood, specifically the district. Mrs. Romero, you were the one that the teachers always went to. You were the one that was the teacher's champion. And then your son was hired. And that was a problem because your priorities changed. Mrs. Hernandez, when we had Willow School falling apart, you had been a school board member for 10 years before you went into a classroom, and then you said, let's build a new school. Ms. Madeira, all we've done is leak money since they hired you. I don't know why they hired you. I'm sorry to say this because I honestly, you guys, think about this. If we are going to lose all that money anyway, a cancer needs a surgery. So let's go with the state and cut out the problem. I am very sorry that I had to say this, but I can't sleep at night. And I'm giving my notice of retiring effective July 1st, 2014.
Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you not as a teacher, not as a board member or anything. Same thing I've always done since the first time I spoke up here. I come to you as a parent. I want to congratulate the board. I started coming over here just to see what was going on. I haven't been part of the community before. My job was ended. And over the years I've noticed that over the years your leadership has been invaluable to this district in driving this district to the bottom in an exemplary manner. I might have said that wrong. You guys have done a great job in driving this district to the bottom. Some of you have been on this board for so long that your kids are no longer part of the school district. You no longer have kids. What is your purpose? You're not vested in this.
Parents.
You're not vested here anymore. You have no reason to be up here. Which leads us to believe, what are the reasons for your decisions? Your decisions now, they seem questionable. It's time for some of you to move along, look for new opportunities. Each meeting I've attended, you talk about a bad budget, how it's bad. It got here over the years, and some of you have been great in your leadership to create that bad budget. You can't lead anything else, but you're great at spending the money. That takes leadership, so I commend you on it. All the things that I say from the heart, and I say because we have the leadership that we voted for, so that means that we have the leadership that we deserve. Get them out of office. They are wasting millions. Your tax dollars are going out the drain. Get them out of office. I can't do that by myself. You need to pass it around to the other people that live in your communities, whether it be the teachers or anybody else that's here.
Thank you. ¿Alguien más hace el estado? ¿Alguien más hace el estado?
When I start teaching to my class, I tell them, I need your eyes on me. I say, track the teacher. Because maybe you're not really listening, but I think you're listening. And once in a while, nod your head. Even if you don't know what I'm saying, nod your head like, oh. Okay, thank you. I don't like to be here. This isn't fun. It's not enjoyable. It doesn't go with who I am. I don't like confrontation. That's why I don't like to be an administrator. Because I like to deal with children because they're real, they're honest, they tell you the truth, and you can see right through them. And I really didn't want to speak today, but when I got here, I said I have to say something because when I was a young teacher, the older teachers would get up here and speak, and I would say, goodness, they're so brave. How can they say that to the board members? How can they? But I was glad they did.